The lounge was dressed in shadows and soft gold from the lamps. The saxophone was drifting through the room like cigarette chants. The piano knew the darkness better than the men inside. Every note carried a secret. Every chord had something to hide. I sat alone with bourbon in a glass cut sharp and clean, watching smoke curl toward the ceiling like ghosts from another scene. Ashes in the velvet ashtray and bourbon in my hand. Two old companions staying longer than I ever planned. Ashes in the velvet ashtray, glowing briefly, fading slow, like every woman I remembered and every place I used to know. She arrived without a warning, like rain against a summer street, wearing black silk and confidence and moving with effortless heat. She spoke in quiet sentences and smiled with careful eyes, the kind of woman who could tell the truth without revealing her disguise. We shared a bottle and a midnight, a dance beneath the saxophone. But some people belong to memories the moment they're known. Ashes in the velvet ashtray and bourbon in my hand. Two old companions staying longer than I ever planned. Ashes in the velvet ashtray, glowing briefly, fading slow, like every woman I remembered and every place I used to know. The bartender dimmed the lightning, the city disappeared in rain. The piano played a final chorus, soft as an old heartache's refrain. I never saw her after, not once through if it stayed here. Ashes in the velvet ashtray, still resting by my side, like traces of a beautiful night time never could divide. Ashes in the velvet ashtray, and the jazz still drifting low. Some loves aren't meant for keeping, they're meant for letting go.
Rain was rolling down the windows of the Bourbon House Cafe, turning city lights to watercolors at the end of another day. The crowd had thinned to whispers. The piano played down low, and the bartender kept polishing glasses like nowhere else to go. I settled into worn leather, with a bourbon age just right, watching amber fire dance softly against the shadows of the night. Bourbon glow beneath the rain, shining warm against the storm, like an old friend waiting quietly to help a tired soul stay warm. Bourbon glow beneath the rain, golden in the midnight haze. Some memories taste sweeter the farther they drift away. The saxophone began a slow tune that wrapped around the room like smoke from an old cigar floating beneath the moon. That's when I thought about Eleanor, the way she laughed at my pride. She always said success was lonely if nobody shared the ride. Back then I was chasing skylines and every dollar I could find, never noticing how quickly love was slipping from my side. bourbon glow beneath the rain, shining warm against the storm, like an old friend waiting quietly to help a tired soul stay warm. Bourbon glow beneath the rain, golden in the midnight haze. Some memories taste sweeter the farther they drift away. The rain kept talking to the rooftop. The piano answered back, while the bourbon slowly carried me down an old familiar track. No anger left between us, no bitterness remains, just a quiet understanding that some losses become grace. Bourbon glow beneath the rain, still burning when the night's grown old, like the final ember of a fire refusing to grow cold. Bourbon glow beneath the rain, and the music drifting slow, somewhere between the first sip and the last note I let go. Rain was drifting through the city like silk across a black tuxedo. Neon shimmered on the pavement, soft as an old jazz radio. Inside the blue magnolia lounge, the piano owned the room, playing slow and elegant beneath the chandelier bloom. The saxophone leaned into midnight like it knew where sorrow hides, while strangers gathered quietly with their secrets tucked inside. Champagne rain on neon pavements, falling through the city glow, like 1,000 little memories only midnight gets to know. Champagne rain on neon pavements,
into small eternity.
She sat alone beside the window, a crystal glass held in her hand, looking like she'd stepped from a movie and nobody could quite understand. We never shared our last names, never talked about the past. Some conversations only matter because they aren't meant to last. The piano painted soft reflections across the polished wooden floor, and every note felt borrowed from another life before. Champagne rain on neon pavements, falling through the city glow. Like 1,000 little memories, only midnight gets to know. Champagne rain on neon pavements, silver rivers running free, turning ordinary moments into small eternity. The bartender lit another candle. The clock moved closer toward dawn. The room grew quieter and warmer as the restless crowd moved on. She smiled and touched my shoulder, then disappeared into the rain, leaving only perfume and echoes, and a sweetness mixed with pain. Champagne rain on neon pavements, still shining in my mind. Some nights never really end, they just stay suspended in time. Champagne rain on neon pavements, where the piano softly plays, and somewhere in that rainy city, she still walks through my yesterdays. Past midnight in the city, and the rain was painting gold across the sidewalks and the windows of stories waiting to be told. The jazz club sat beneath a neon that flickered like a fading star, while a saxophone was drifting through the smoke above the bar. I ordered bourbon by the piano and watched the room move slow, the kind of place where lonely hearts have nowhere else to go. midnight on Bourbon Street, rain falling soft as velvet light. Every stranger wears a secret, every shadow owns the night. Half past midnight on Bourbon Street, where the broken dreamers meet, searching for a little warmth She was sitting near the window in a black dress trimmed with blue, looking like she'd stepped from yesterday, or maybe some forgotten truth. She smiled across the crowded room like she knew me from before, and somehow that one simple glance opened every locked door. The piano played a slow progression, the bass walked gently underneath, while thunder rolled above the rooftops like a heartbeat through the street. Half past midnight on Bourbon Street, rain falling soft as velvet light. Every stranger wears a secret, every shadow owns the night. Half past midnight on Bourbon Street, where the broken dreamers meet, searching for a little warmth in the rhythm and the beat. We talked until the candles faded, about places we had known, about roads that led to nowhere, and feeling lonely in a crowd alone. Then sometime near the morning, she disappeared into the rain, leaving only perfume and silence, and a memory without a name. The saxophone played one last chorus, the bartender dimmed the light, and I sat there with my bourbon, watching darkness turn to white. Half past midnight on Bourbon Street, still echoing in my mind. Some nights last forever, long after they're left behind. Half past midnight on Bourbon Street, where the rain and jazz compete, and somewhere in that fading music, her ghost still walks the street. The city disappeared in rain. Beyond the lounge's glass facade, street lights melted into rivers, like memories left by God. A piano whispered softly, somewhere near the fireplace, while shadows moved like old companions across the room with effortless grace. I settled into leather with a bourbon aged and rare, the kind of drink that takes its time, the kind of night that doesn't care. Leather chairs and window rain, keeping company tonight. One holds the weight of old regrets, one blurs them out of sight. Leather chairs and window rain, and a glass of amber gold. Some stories only make sense when a man grows old. The saxophone began to wander through the corners of the room, like a lonely conversation floating through the perfume. That's when I thought about Charlotte, the way she'd steal my cigars and laugh about my endless meetings and my obsession with going far. She said, one day you'll own the skyline, then smiled and shook her head. Just don't forget the little things before they're gone, she said. Leather chairs and window rain, keeping company tonight. One holds the weight of old regrets, one blurs them out of sight. Leather chairs and window rain, and a glass of amber gold. Some stories only make sense when a man grows old. Outside the storm grew heavier, inside the bourbon settled slow, and every sip felt like forgiveness for things I used to know. No anger left, no bitterness, just echoes soft and low, like jazz drifting through a lounge long after closing time should go. Leather chairs and window rain, still glowing in my mind. A little warmth against the darkness, a little peace to find. Leather chairs and window rain, and the music drifting slow, somewhere between the first pour and the last note, I found home. Like a silver watchful eye, while rain kept tracing crooked rivers across the darkened sky. The crowd had mostly disappeared, leaving shadows in their place. Just a piano near the corner, and the sadness in its grace. A man sat quietly at the keyboard, playing slow and soft and low, the kind of melody that understands things nobody wants to know. Moonlit keys and falling rain, meeting somewhere in the night. One telling stories through music, one washing memories from sight. Moonlit keys and falling falling rain, drifting through this lonely room, like old lovers finding each other inside the midnight gloom. I held a whiskey by the window, watching headlights pass below. Each one looked like another year, heading somewhere I don't know. Then a certain chord reminded me of a girl from long ago, who loved the sound of thunderstorms and dancing where wild winds blow. We used to sit beside the river, listening to distant trains, certain life would stay forever, like summer refusing change. Moonlit keys and falling rain, meeting somewhere in the night, one telling stories through music, one washing memories from sight. Oh, moonlit keys and falling rain, drifting through this lonely room, like old lovers finding each other inside the midnight gloom. The piano player closed his eyes, leaned into the final song, like he knew some wounds grow older, but never quite move on. Outside the storm kept whispering across the sleeping avenue. Inside the notes kept carrying everything I never knew. Moonlit keys and falling rain, still echoing in my soul. Some nights don't need forgiveness, some nights just make you whole. Moonlit keys and falling rain, that's all this old heart needs. A little music, a little weather, and the truth between the keys. The club was almost empty when she walked through the haze, like a black and white movie stepping out from another age. The piano stopped me breathing, the saxophone slowed time, and every head turned briefly as she crossed the amber light. She took a seat beside the window, ordered bourbon neat and cold, the kind of woman who carried stories she'd never fully told. Perfume on the last train home, lingering after she's gone, like a melody the night remembers, long after the final song. Perfume on the last train home.
floating through the midnight air. Some mysteries get closer, the less you know they're there. We talked about New Orleans and jazz records from '62, about hotel bars and midnight flights and things neither of us could undo. She laughed at all the right moments, smoked cigarettes too slow, like she already knew tomorrow was somewhere else she'd go. The rain began outside the window, painting silver on the glass, while the piano played softly for strangers watching moments pass. Perfume on the last train home, lingering after she's gone, like a melody the night remembers long after the final song. Perfume on the last train home, floating through the midnight air. Some mysteries get closer, the less you know they're there. Around 2:30 she stood up, said, "Take care of that heart," then disappeared into the station crowd before the morning could start. I never learned her last name, never got a number 2, but some people become memories the moment they walk into view. Perfume on the last train home, still drifting through my mind, like smoke above a bourbon glass or a dream you leave behind. Perfume on the last train home, and the jazz still playing low. Some nights become forever, simply because you let them go.
Rain arrived around midnight, like a train rolling through town. Soft at first against the windows, then heavy as it settled down. The bartender dimmed the light and a few last customers remained, while an old piano in the corner started speaking through the rain. The man behind the keys looked tired, like he'd carried years alone. Every note he played that evening sounded like a broken home. Piano notes through the stormglass, floating across the room, like old photographs awakening inside the midnight gloom. Piano notes through the stormglass, gentle as a falling tear. Some songs don't need a single word to make the past appear. I sat there with my whiskey, watching shadows stretch and sway, and somehow every melody found memories I'd locked away. There was a girl from Baton Rouge who loved rainy southern nights. She'd rest her head against my shoulder and watch distant lightning lights. We swore we'd stay together when we were young and unaware of how easily life separates two hearts that truly care. Piano notes through the stormglass, floating across the room like old photographs awakening inside the midnight gloom. Piano notes through the stormglass, gentle as a falling tear. Some songs don't need a single word to make the past appear. Outside the streets were shining, silver underneath the rain. Inside the piano kept unraveling every joy and every pain. The old man played until closing and quietly packed away, leaving only silence and echoes that refuse to fade. Piano notes through the stormglass, still drifting through my mind, long after the storm had passed and the lights were left behind. Piano notes through the stormglass, that's all some nights require. A little rain, a little whiskey, and a memory to admire. The storm rolled in from the river just after 10:30. The kind of rain that keeps old ghosts coming back again. I took a seat beside the window where the city lights grew dim, ordered whiskey for company and listened to the thunder sing. The bartender dried a glass and nodded like he understood. Some nights a man don't need advice, just a place to sit and brood. Rain collecting my whiskey whiskey glass, like memories falling from the sky. Every drop another chapter of a love that wouldn't die. Rain collecting in my whiskey glass, mixing with the amber glow. Funny how the heart keeps holding what the years should let go. The band was playing something slow, an old South Side melody. A lonely guitar bending notes like they were speaking directly to me. I thought about that summer evening when you said we'd never part, back when forever felt easy, back before life got smart. You love the smell of thunderstorms and dancing barefoot in the rain. Now every storm that passes through still carries your name. Rain collecting in my whiskey glass, like memories falling from the sky. Every drop another chapter of a love that wouldn't die. Rain collecting in my whiskey glass, mixing with the amber glow. Funny how the heart keeps holding what the years should let go. Outside the streets were empty, just reflections and headlights passing by. Inside the room felt frozen somewhere between hello and goodbye. I raised the glass toward the darkness, watched the lightning split the night, and for a second I could almost see your silhouette in the light. Rain collecting in my whiskey glass, slowly fading with the storm. But some old loves never leave you, they simply change their form. Rain collecting in my whiskey glass, and the blues playing soft and low. As long as rain keeps falling, you'll be the one I know. Just before the break of dawn, another 100 miles ahead, another reason to move on. The radio was crackling with a blues band from Baton Rouge, and the engine kept on growling like it had something left to prove. I want holes through my work gloves, I come and go, but every scar upon this body is another thing I know. Red line, hard on highway steel, running harder than it should, still chasing something in the distance, like a working man always would. Red line, hard on highway steel, burning through the midnight air. Life may knock me down tomorrow, but tonight I don't care. I met a girl in Tulsa with lightning in her eyes. She said you move like a storm cloud, always chasing different skies. She wasn't wrong about me. I was born with restless wheels. Some men settle into comfort, some keep driving what they feel. The guitar screamed through the speakers like a train across the plain, and every mile behind me was another lesson wrapped in pain. Red line, hard on highway steel, running harder than it should, still chasing something in the distance, like a working man always would. Red line, hard on highway steel, burning through the midnight air. Life may knock me down tomorrow, but tonight I don't care. The moon hung over Texas like a silver factory light, watching all us dreamers push against the night. Maybe I'll never find the answer, maybe there ain't one to find, but I'd rather keep on moving than leave this fire behind. Red line, hard on highway steel, still roaring through the dark. Every road I've ever traveled left another mark. Red line, hard on highway steel, and these wheels beneath my soul. Some men slow down with age, some men just rock and roll. Red line, hard on highway steel, that's the way I'm wired to be. One hand on the wheel tonight, and the whole damn world chasing me. The room was blowing amber, like a memory dressed in gold. A record spun beneath the lights, playing something sweet and slow. You walked across the hardwood in a black silk evening dress, moving like a quiet answer to a question I hadn't asked yet. The city disappeared behind us, beyond the rain street glass, leaving only music and the feeling that this moment might last. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, moving with the rhythm and the light, like two hearts finding something neither one was looking for tonight. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, floating where the candles glow. Some connections happen softly and somehow steal the whole show. Your smile carried stories you never tried to explain, the kind that leave a mark without ever leaving a stain. We talked about old records and places we both known, about how crowded rooms can still leave people alone. The bass line wrapped around us, the road's piano drifted free, and every note between us felt exactly where it should be. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, moving with the rhythm and the light, like two hearts finding something neither one was looking for tonight. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, oh, floating where the candles glow. Some connections happen softly and somehow steal the whole show. No promises were spoken, no forever in the air, just two souls sharing midnight and the music living there. The bartender stacked the glasses, the band prepared to leave, but neither one of us was ready to return to what we'd been. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, still dancing in my mind, like the kind of beautiful evening you never fully leave behind. Silk shadows on the vinyl floor, and the groove still running deep. Some nights become a memory before they ever fall asleep. Came down in sheets tonight across the windows of the Bluebird bar. Neon colors ran like watercolor across the hood of every car. I found my usual corner table beneath the old Budweiser sign. Ordered whiskey without thinking, like I do most every night. The bartender didn't ask questions, he just nodded with a grin. Some men come here for the music, some come for what might have been. Whiskey reflections in the rain, shimmering on the avenue. Every drop becomes a memory, and every memory leads to you. Whiskey reflections in the rain, dancing where the street lights glow. Funny how the heart remembers things the mind should let go. The guitar player started singing about a woman and a train, and suddenly I was 27, standing in your doorway again. You wore that red coat in December, the one I always loved the most, and kissed me like tomorrow was something neither of us owed. But life has a way of changing plans, like rivers changing course. And before I knew it, years had passed without a chance for remorse. Whiskey reflections in the rain, shimmering on the avenue. Every drop becomes a memory, and every memory leads to you. Whiskey reflections in the rain, dancing where the street lights glow. Funny how the heart remembers things the mind should let go. Outside the storm kept talking to the rooftops and the trees, like the whole damn world was aching with the same old melodies. I raised my glass toward the darkness, not to sorrow, not to pain, but to the beautiful wreckage still drifting through my veins. Oh, whiskey reflections in the rain, fading as the night grows old, like a photograph dissolving into silver, black, and gold. Whiskey reflections in the rain, still shining when the song is through. And somewhere in that broken mirror, I'm still sitting there with you.